Tonight, it's the first ever meet between San Diego State and Cal Baptist as the Aztecs play their final game before a week-long layoff for finals. SDSU rode its defense to a 74-57 win over USD on Saturday night, holding the Toreros to 19% shooting in the second half. Nick Boyd led 4 Aztecs in double figures with 17 points. Cal Baptist is 5-4 in the year and led by one of the top scorers in the nation in Dominique Daniels Jr., averaging nearly 22 points per game. It's the Aztecs and the Lancers, and it's next on the Mountain West Network in your view.
In the heart of San Diego, the city moves with purpose. Buildings rise, trains race, and the lights shine. For decades, SDSU basketball has forged its legacy. Champions rise, banners are hung, and trophies are claimed under the pressure of the spotlight.
The wait is finally over.
New faces. New expectations.
Same culture.
Leonard on the drive and a finish.
We want it all. One team. One purpose.
One goal.
The time is now.
When you never have to worry about thinking too big? Because you have a connection that's ready for anything. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Toyotathon is on. Now's the time to get an exciting new Toyota, like Camry.
Wait, what?
RAV4 Hybrid.
Cool.
Tundra, and more.
Whoa.
How'd you do that? Toyotathon magic.
Experience the magic of a powerful new 2025 Tundra. And right now, you can get a low 1.99 APR or a great lease on a new Tundra.
'Tis the season for Toyotathon.
Toyota, let's go places.
At Murray Lampert, we believe that family and team are synonymous.
We take pride in the fact that we are the oldest San Diego family-owned design-build firm with 4 generations of experience and thousands of projects under our belt. We're architects, designers, builders, and project managers who are passionate about what we do best, working with homeowners to develop a unique plan and bring their vision to life.
Our family, your home. That's the Murray Lampert experience.
When a truck hit my car, the insurance company wasn't fair. I didn't know what my case was worth, so I called the Barnes firm.
I was hit by a car and needed help. I called the Barnes firm. That was the best call I could have made.
I'm Rich Barnes. It's hard for people to know how much their accident case is worth. Let our injury attorneys help you get the best result possible.
The Barnes Firm. Injury attorneys. Call 1-800-8-MILLION.
San Diego, California for the first ever meeting between the San Diego State Aztecs and the California Baptist Lancers. Tonight from Viejas Arena. My name is John Schaefer with you on the Mountain West Network and your view. Fans filing in and standing as the Aztecs come in 6-2. CBU, California Baptist, is 5-4 on the season. Aztec starters haven't changed. Nick Boyd, BJ Davis, Miles Bird. In the front court, Jared Coleman-Jones and Magoon Guath. And for the Lancers, they will have one of the top scorers in the nation, Dominique Daniels Jr. in the backcourt, along with Adam Musa, Sam Silverstein. In the front court, A.J. Braun and Kendall Coleman. Good officiating crew, and the tap is controlled by the Lancers. Mike Reed, Michael Irving, DJ Karstensen, your crew. Lancers in navy. Low post early on Guath. This is Coleman, who's a good scorer, and we get a foul just 13 seconds in. And it's going to result in 2 shots for Coleman, who's the senior LSU transfer. Played at Northwestern State as well. He's been a good scorer this year at 14 points per game. California Baptist has had a good start to their year, 5-4. They are coming off a 15-point road loss at UCF, but they haven't played in 10 days. Had a close loss to SMU in Palm Desert earlier this year by 2 points. got one of the top scorers in the country, again, in Dominique Daniels Jr., and Coleman at the line where his first free throw is good. Coleman on the year is a 69.2% free throw shooter. And the second for the righty is up and through. Rick Croy in his 12th season out of San Francisco State, head man at California Baptist. He's the winningest coach in CBU history. Former assistant to Randy Bennett at St. Mary's. He's done an incredible job as they've transitioned from Division II to Division I. Loud play, Bird missed the slam. Went over top Silverstein. That was from B.J. Davis. So Cal Baptist with the ball and the early lead. This is Daniels wearing the number 1, averaging nearly 22 points per game. Good defense on the perimeter. A walk is going to be called against Silverstein. California Baptist has taken care of the basketball by and large this year. They're top 30 in terms of fewest turnovers in the country, but they had a good number of them on the road against UCF 10 days ago, 19, a season high. They were top 5 in the nation in fewest turnovers coming into that. Fans still standing. Aztecs looking for their first points about a minute in. Aztecs coming off that win over USD last weekend. Guath doubled. Guath puts it up and through. Magoon Guath didn't score against USD. He was fatigued as we caught up with Brian Dutcher post-game. He had that 25-point, 10-rebound, 4-block game against Fresno State. He is currently leading the nation in blocks. Daniels circling, throws it away. Aztecs 3-on-2 as they hurry ahead. Bird lost it off of himself, out of bounds. Miles Bird saying that's on me as he points towards Brian Dutcher, who picked up his 100th home win against USD on Saturday night. He is 112 as head coach of the Aztecs at home. You heard that right. 112. Tied at 2. Already Cal Baptist, a couple of turnovers. Here's Daniels. Again, scored 33 points at UCF the last time they played. Coleman inside. That pops out. Groff has it. Nearly home, but didn't go through. Now Boyd coming off 17 points against USD. He led the Aztecs. He'll fire a corner 3 and drill it. Nick Boyd picking up where he left off on Saturday night. The FAU transfer giving the Aztecs their first lead. He's going to guard Daniels Jr. out of San Bernardino Valley College. Second year with CBU. Now Musa on the perimeter doubled briefly. Picks up his dribble. In trouble, gets rid of it for A.J. Braun. Braun dumps it Coleman. Coleman swings it Braun, who lays it in. Good passing there between Coleman and Braun, a couple of veterans, 2 seniors. This is a veteran group. Not one underclassman starter. They have 5 seniors and 1 junior, or 4 seniors and 1 junior in their starting lineup. Guath thought about a 3, puts the ball on the floor, puts it up. It's off the back heel. Rebounded by CBU. Daniels Jr. running. Now right side Coleman will fire a 3, and that goes for Coleman. So Kendall Coleman, who is shooting 12 of 21 from beyond the arc coming in, gives the Lancers back the lead 7-5. They're fresh coming into this. Haven't played in 10 days. They were in Florida a week and a half ago against UCF out of the Big 12. 3 minutes in, Lancers by 2. Jared Coleman-Jones is in double figures against USD. This is Boyd, 5 to shoot. Drives, gets the rack, missed the layup. And we get a whistle and a foul, and this is going to be against the Lancers. I think it's on, who's this going to be on? It's on Adam Musa. Comes with 16:40 to play in the first half. It'll put Nick Boyd at the free throw line, where he has shot 81% on the season. Aztecs 66% from the free throw line this year, compared to California Baptist at 78%. San Diego State moving up this week in the AP poll from number 24 to number 23 after a 2-0 week last week. They're 6-2 overall. And Boyd's first is good. Farrah Compton seeing some early action. He's continued to emerge throughout his true freshman season for Brian Dutcher. Magoon Guath to the bench with that early field goal, the redshirt freshman from Euless, Texas. Second is up and through for Boyd. Tied up at 7 here from Viejas Arena. Daniels off for Musa, picked up by Davis. Now Daniels comes free, guarded by Boyd. Poked away as the entry pass to A.J. Braun. Braun doubled. Braun walks and is going to be called for the travel. Third CBU turnover. San Diego State +2 in the category. Aztecs 2 of 4 early. Cal Baptist 2 of 3. Tied at 7, less than 4 minutes in. First meeting between these two schools. California Baptist not far from here in Riverside. Now Compton kind of fell over and is going to be called for the illegal screen, the moving screen on Daniels. California Baptist a year ago, one of the better scoring defenses in the country, allowed just 66.6 points per game. Got good wins already this year, including against Kennesaw State, a team that's beaten Rutgers this season. Daniels tries to turn the corner, kicks it for a 3-ball. That's short, and Boyd's got it on the strong side for the Aztecs. They're wearing white tonight here at home after wearing red last week. This is Davis blocked away by Braun. Davis attacking, Braun blocking. Next whistle will be our first media timeout. As Davis goes for the steal, but it stays with CBU. Musa dishing. Daniels Jr. 3-ball. Got it. So Daniels Jr., who is shooting just 26.7% from beyond the arc, but scoring 21.7 points per game, has given CBU their largest lead, 10-7. Less than 5 minutes have gone by. Boyd's got 5. Now Bird is open. He'll fire a 3 and answers from the far corner. So Miles Bird coming off that big second half against USD in the 74-57 win. A game the Aztecs trailed in the second half by 2 points, but won by 17. Hits the 3 there. We're tied at 10. Now Daniels straight on. 3. Off the side of the iron, no good. Against the bigger Jared Coleman-Jones. 5 minutes in. Still looking for a first media timeout. Boyd in a 2-man game. Gets the rack and puts it in. Nick Boyd has 7 of 12 for SDSU. Now Coleman, who's hit an early 3, looking for Braun inside, and it looks like Compton's going to be called for the foul, which will be his second in the first 5:25. So Farrell Compton whistled for his second foul, and we'll take a media timeout. 12:10 Aztecs underway on Yurview and the Mountain West Network.
When you never have to worry about thinking too big? Because you have a connection that's ready for anything. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
The Murray-Lampert Architecture Department collaborates with you to hone in on your individual needs and create the right design. You'll be able to visualize what your future home will look like with detailed renderings and 3D walkthroughs. We bring in our trade professionals, conduct inspections, and even send a camera down the sewer lines to avoid surprises later in the project. Then you'll know exactly what to expect and have an accurate price. To schedule your design consultation, visit murraylampert.com. Our family, your home.
After my car accident, I wondered what my case was worth, so I called the Barnes firm.
When that car hit my motorcycle, insurance wasn't fair, so I called the Barnes firm. It was the best call I could have made.
At the Barnes firm, our injury attorneys work hard to get you the best result possible. Call us now and find out what your case could be worth. You might be surprised.
The Barnes firm. Injury attorneys. Call 1-800-8-million.
Brian Dutcher in the huddle with his team. They're recognizing Chris Acker in the stands tonight. Former assistant to Brian Dutcher, now the head coach at Long Beach State. They earned a win yesterday. And Adam Seiko being recognized as well, the winningest player in Mountain West and program history. Part of that national runner-up team. Adam Seiko in the building tonight. The Aztec for life. All right, underway here out of the media timeout in a 12-10 game. Coleman has hit a 3. He's got it on the perimeter now for Daniels Jr. Again, one of the top scorers in the country. He's got the school record for most points in a Division I game, 39 last year in a game. Shot clock at 3. He's driving on McKinney and dishing. Shot clock at 1. Pull-up is good. Did he get it off or not? They're going to look. They'll look to see if he got it off. So they'll review that. It was very close, like down to a 1/10 of a second. We'll see if we have a replay on it. So Musa hit the jumper. The crew will review it. Mike Reed, Michael Irving, and DJ Karstensen. So if it counts, we're tied up. Otherwise, the Aztecs will get it on a shot clock violation with a 12-10 lead. You're looking at Taj DeGorville, by the way, who's got that clear, transparent mask on. He was banged up in practice. Oh, man, that is really close. You're looking at it like we are, and man, that's close. They count it. So they count the basket. It was good by about a split second, maybe a 1/10 of a second there for Musa. So first basket for the graduate student, Adam Musa. California Baptist, by the way, in the WAC, a league that last year was won by Grand Canyon. Aztecs played them last year, Grand Canyon, in Phoenix. Tied at 12, 6 minutes in. Wayne McKinney has checked in, Miles Heide as well, along with Taj DeGorville with that mask. Two-man game, Heide, man, he scores inside. So Heide's coming off his best game of the season. Actually, career high in points and rebounds, 9 and 8. Seeing action here early on in the first half and gives the Aztecs back the 2-point lead. San Diego State's largest lead was 3. Daniels, mid-post now for Brady Hennig, and now outside for Daniels Jr. He has his second. So Daniels Jr., again, is only a 26.7% three-point shooter, but he's hit 2 threes already on 3 attempts. CBU by 1. Weaving on the perimeter. McKinney driving, getting to the basket and missing, but he was fouled by Daniels Jr. And he's going to get 2 shots. Wayne McKinney, who played his former team last weekend, USD. That must have been a bit surreal, but becoming more commonplace now in college basketball with freedom of movement, transfer portal, name, image, and likeness. Product of Coronado. In his lone season on the Mesa, drills the free throw. Wayne McKinney now 3 of 6 from the free throw line this year. Nick Boyd in for Miles Bird. Good early action where San Diego State and California Baptist are tied at 15. High scoring in the first 6+ minutes. Second is good. California Baptist last year was a game under 500, 16 and 17, but they were without their top scorer, Dominique Daniels Jr., for their last 12 games. He had a torn meniscus, had surgery. They went 3 and 9 in those 12 games. They've been over 500 every year of the reclassification from Division II to Division I. Now fully eligible for the NCAA tournament. Daniels Jr. drives, goes high off the glass, and pops that through. 8 points for Dominic Daniels Jr. So he has made his presence and scoring felt early. Boyd whips it for Heide. Heide working inside, leaning in, and scoring. Heide showing off his confidence over the last couple of games. His second field goal, so we go back and forth on the seesaw. Coleman could have been called for a walk. Takes Guat to the rack and scores over top him, which isn't easy to do. So Coleman, the veteran, the LSU transfer, again, a group that's played a lot of college basketball and is picked to finish the top half of the WAC here in 2025. DeGorville, the true freshman, thought about a long 3. Now he drives in and had that poked away. It's going to stay with the Aztecs. 11 to shoot. Aztecs are going to keep it here. Jonathan Greiman has entered for CBU. His first action this year. Redshirt freshman out of Caracas, Venezuela. as we get a whistle off the ball against the newcomer that just entered the game. So first foul on Greiman, 6'11" redshirt freshman. Team fouls even at 3. Nearing 12 minutes to play first half. Aztecs trailing by a point. McKinney short and rebounded by Musa. California Baptist quickly into the front court. Off for the newcomer, Greiman. Now Musa cut off and pushes off and is called for the offensive foul. It comes at 11:59. It's immediate timeout. Good early action. California Baptist leading right now on the road in the first ever meeting between the Aztecs and the Lancers. 19-18 will take a timeout. You're watching the Aztecs on the Mountain West Network in Yurview.
Enjoy, unwind, connect with Spectrum TV on Demand. From the latest hit movies you've been waiting to watch to your favorite comfort shows and more, all available instantly for you to stream. Create the all-around entertainment experience you've always wanted with Spectrum TV on Demand. Browse over 80,000 on-demand titles today.
At Murray Lampert, we believe that family and team are synonymous.
We take pride in the fact that we are the oldest San Diego family-owned design-build firm with 4 generations of experience and thousands of projects under our belt. We're architects, designers, builders, and project managers who are passionate about what we do best, working with homeowners to develop a unique plan and bring their vision to life.
Our family, your home. That's the Murray Lampert experience.
When a truck hit my car, the insurance company wasn't fair. I didn't know what my case was worth, so I called the Barnes firm.
I was hit by a car and needed help. I called the Barnes firm. That was the best call I could have made.
I'm Rich Barnes. It's hard for people to know how much their accident case is worth. Let our injury attorneys help you get the best result possible.
The Barnes Firm. Injury attorneys. Call 1-800-8-MILLION.
19-18, California Baptist leading. Rick Croy in his 12th season, winningest head coach in CBU history. And this is a Lancers team that does have a win over a Mountain West school this year. They beat Fresno State in Palm Desert in a preseason non-conference tournament, 86-81 in double overtime. Also have a really good win over Kennesaw State. Their losses are to UC Riverside, Northern Colorado, SMU by 2 points, and at UCF. Former assistant to Randy Bennett, those 3 years, St. Mary's went 80-22. Also former assistant at UC Riverside, so he knows the Riverside area well. So do the Aztecs. Some of the great players in the history of the program out of the Riverside area. For Brian Dutcher, Steve Fisher. Following an offensive foul, San Diego State has it. Guath puts the ball on the floor, spins, and puts it up, and it doesn't go. But Heidi has an offensive rebound. Heidi dribbles out with it. Guath, corner 3 ball, is an air ball. Run down by Tylen Riley, who's entered, sophomore from Las Vegas. Aztecs trail by a point. Riley has it on the left wing, and Riley nearly walked. Now Greiman, handoff for Dominique Daniels Jr. Perimeter Javante Johnson, who played at Colorado State and New Mexico. Shot clock is at 6. Pull up. Riley gets it to go. Tylen Riley with the jumper. He's averaging about 5.5 points per game. It's the largest CBU lead. Jared Coleman-Jones at the scores table for Brian Dutcher. California Baptist is shooting 8 of 11, 73% against one of the top defensive units in efficiency in the country. Guath left open. Guath drives, draws contact, misses that short. Brian Dutcher pleading for a foul call that he doesn't get. Hennig straight on. Now Johnson, 2-man game with Hennig working on Guath. Spins, puts it up, misses that strong. Offensive rebound though, and it's ripped away. Here come the Aztecs trailing by 3 midway through this first half. This is never going to be an easy game when you look at some of the metrics coming in. Aztecs have played a lot here over the last 2 weeks. California Baptist had the week off to prepare. corner, Guath drills the three, and Magoon Guath has 5 points. So Boyd's got 7, Guath has 5. Aztecs have hit 3 first-half threes, so has CBU. We're tied up. What a unique skill set for Magoon Guath. Only 25, 10, and 4-block game by a freshman in America this year. That came against Fresno State on the road. Daniels could have been called for a push-off and isn't, as it's knocked away off of, I think, San Diego State. Wow. Brian Dutcher voicing his displeasure as Miles Bird and B.J. Davis are going to re-enter this game. DeMarshe Johnson's going to check in as well. Why? Because, well, Farrell Compton's on the bench right now with 2 first-half fouls. Dutch pleading for that push-off that went uncalled. And then a couple of Aztecs tried to rebound it, and it ricocheted out of bounds. Now Braun whips it inside, and that's going to be too hot to handle for Kendall Coleman. 5th CBU turnover. And who's down on the floor for San Diego State? Is that Boyd? I don't know what happened, but Nick Boyd is down on the floor. May have run into an elbow, and he's being looked at right now on the floor by the training staff. Appears to be all right. So Boyd shaken up. Here's another look at it. Oh, yeah, he took a hard elbow there from Brady Hennig. So they're going to look at Boyd. And again, Compton's already got the 2 fouls. I think it was probably accidental, but we'll see what they're going to see on replay. The crew, it was a very hard elbow that Boyd did not see coming. So hopefully Boyd's all right as a result. And again, Compton on the bench, 2 fouls. Boyd banged up right there. And San Diego State in a good early one with California Baptist, led by Boyd, who's got 7, and Guath, who has 5. Coleman has 7 for CBU, and Daniels Jr. has 8. Here's another look at it. Ooh. Again, I don't know if he saw him, but that is some really hard contact right there on the side of the head of Boyd. So is it a basketball play or not, is what they're looking at right now at the scorer's table. Right now for Brian Dutcher, you have Jared Coleman-Jones, DeMarshe Johnson Jr., Wayne McKinney, Miles Bird, and B.J. Davis out there. Let's see what they come up with. 9:36 to play. Was it inadvertent or not is the question. And obviously the concern also with the health of Boyd, who's been so valuable for the Aztecs over the first month and a half of the season. So shaken up, walked off under his own power, but again took that high elbow. Are you gonna look at it one more time or not? Let's see. It looks as if it may result. I think they're going to call the coaches over right now. All right, so they have called a flagrant. So there's the flagrant 1 foul, which is 2 free throws plus the ball, and then there's the flagrant 2, which is an ejection plus the same penalty. This is not going to be an ejection, but it was an elbow. It was in the head or neck area. And again, really hard to know the intent. All right. So Rick Croy is pleading his case, saying, well, it's a physical game. So Bird at the line for the Aztecs getting a pair, and the first is no good. Bird came in 15 of 16. It's got 1. That should give the Aztecs, I think, a 22-21 lead, and it does. Aztecs will have it as well. So they cash in for 1 of 2. They lead by 1 point. Brian Dutcher in that red quarter zip tonight here at Viejas Arena. Whereas Aztecs have had so much success throughout the years. In front of this large crowd tonight. There's Bird. Trying to create and turn the corner, reverses, but missed it, and we got a situation there, the wedgie, so to speak. I think it's going to stay with the Aztecs because CPU won the opening tip. So the Aztecs do keep it, shot clock at 20. It was a pretty play there from Birdie, just was unable to convert. So McKinney will inbound, and he throws it up high for DeMarshe Johnson Jr. And now he's pushed out of bounds by Daniels Jr., and that's his second. So now Daniels Jr. has 2 fouls. Farrell Compton has 2 fouls, but again, Daniels is their go-to scorer with the 22 points per game. Is he going to stay out there with 2? He will with 9:16 to play in the first half. So there is a lot of discussion right now between Rick Croy, the 12th-year head man at CBU, and the referees here tonight. Aztecs by a point. Davis straight on for Coleman Jones in the corner. Shot clock at 6. McKinney drives, gets to the rack, and finishes. Wayne McKinney III. He's got 4 points. The Aztecs have matched their largest lead. 24-21. California Baptist still shooting 8 of 13. Aztecs are shooting 8 of 16, 50%. Daniels Jr. out there with those 2 fouls. Nice hedge by DeMarshe Johnson. Daniels Jr. to back, though. Ahead for Johnson. Wing 3. Pops out. Put back. No. Davis has it. Davis quickly ahead. Against this man-to-man defense. Good defense from DeMarshe Johnson Jr. kind of starting that play. This is Coleman mid-post. Coleman back again. Jump hook. Off the front side of the rim, and a whistle and a foul against DeMarshe Johnson. It's the 4th foul against SDSU. There have been 6 against California Baptist in the first half. Javante Johnson, by the way, the graduate student for California Baptist, played at New Mexico and Colorado State. He was here for that Jalen House game back in 23 when the Aztecs would eventually get to a national championship. The game New Mexico won here 76-67, had 10 points that game. Davis, a steal. Davis goes the distance and lays it in. Aztecs holding a 5-point edge for the first time tonight. Under 8 to play first half. Daniels Jr. brings it up, playing with those 2 fouls. Aztecs turning defense into offense. They have forced 6 turnovers. Daniels Jr. on the center circle. Now matched up with the taller DeMarshe Johnson Jr. Shake and bake. Bird gets into the passing lane. Now in the backcourt, Johnson's going to recover. And Bird nearly took it away from Johnson. Now Braun loses it, and he steps out of bounds. All right, so we'll have an update on Nick Boyd on the other side. Aztecs have their largest lead. They'll have it when we come back, 26-21. You're watching San Diego State on Yurview and the Mountain West Network.
Spectrum delivers the fastest internet speeds. Gig internet has enough speed to handle all of your needs, so you can game on multiple devices, work, video conference, and download large files with ease, and stream 4K movies in crystal clear quality with a reliability you can count on. And with Spectrum Advanced Wi-Fi, you get enhanced security for all your connected devices. If it's connected, it's protected. Spectrum delivers the most reliable internet experience.
Hey everyone, Emeril Lagasse here, and I'm so excited to tell you about my biggest air fryer yet.
Introducing Emeril Lagasse's Dual Zone Air Fryer Oven with dual-sided cooking chambers. Now you can cook 2 different foods 2 different ways that finish at the same time. Enjoy juicy grilled burgers at the same time as air-fried French fries. Broiled savory salmon at the same time as roasted asparagus. The secret is in the QuickSync technology that matches the cooking times and settings of each food, so they're programmed to finish at the same time. But watch, remove the center divider and it transforms into a large 25-quart capacity oven. Now you can try Emeril Lagasse's Dual Zone Air Fryer Oven with free recipe book in your home for 30 days for just $14.99. But wait, we'll automatically upgrade you to his deluxe cooking kit and 1-year VIP protection plan absolutely free, complete with everything you need to cook Monday to Sunday family-size meals. Plus, ask how you can get free shipping. This offer will not last, so order now.
You're gonna love it, I guarantee it.
All right, back at Viejas Arena, on this Wednesday night. San Diego State against California Baptist, first time in school history, and leading late first half, 7:25 to go, 26-21. The update on Nick Boyd is he's got a bandage on side of his head, so we'll see if he returns after taking that elbow. But he is on the bench, and he is in uniform, and they could certainly use him, no question about it. The impressive senior, there he is. Look at the bandage on the side of his forehead. Aztecs on an 8-0 run, and California Baptist has turned it over 7 times in the first half. The Aztecs are +5 in turnovers. San Diego State a 5-0 lead in points off turnovers in this game. Marshae Johnson Jr. out there again with Farrell Compton on the bench with 2 fouls. Shot clock at 10. Marshae Johnson Jr. low post. Leans in, puts it up, and in. Marshae Johnson Jr. with the bucket inside. The Aztecs have scored 10 straight. They lead by 7. Tylen Riley whips it up high for Johnson, who again Aztec fans are somewhat familiar with from his time in the Mountain West. Daniels Jr., oh, nice job by Bird to get into that passing lane. Otherwise a wide open 3 for Johnson, who's an excellent 3-point shooter. And Boyd with that bandage will return here for Wayne McKinney. So Boyd is in. And Guath will return as well for Marshae Johnson Jr., just had that bucket for the Aztecs. So good productivity from Marshae Johnson off the bench for Brian Dutcher. Aztecs scored 10 straight. California Baptist still 8 of 14 shooting. Daniels Jr. on the drive gets bumped on the floor by Davis. I don't know if he was in the act of shooting or not. It's the 5th foul against the Aztecs. And again, it's on Davis. And they will say Daniels Jr. was shooting. First foul against Davis. Daniels Jr. is a really good free throw shooter, 86%. And he gets to the line a good amount too, 50 times on the year. And he makes the first. So he's getting there over 5 times per game. They had a game earlier this year where they got to the free throw line somewhere in the neighborhood of 40 times. Here comes the second for the 5'10 senior, and that's up and good. Aztecs have had some 10-0 runs this year, and when they've had them, they haven't lost. Not surprisingly, but 3-0 this year when they've had at least a run of 10-plus points. So they've already done that a good amount in the early season. That ends the 10-0 San Diego State run. At the free throw line, Aztecs by 5. Nick Boyd took that elbow, so he's bandaged up but back in. And running point. This is Coleman Jones, high post, spinning, cut off. Coleman Jones still has it. And we're going to get a foul on the floor against CBU. That's their 7th, so Coleman Jones is going to shoot a 1-and-1. It's Watch.Yurview who's going to enter for Davis. With Bird, Boyd, Coleman Jones, and Guath out there right now. Aztecs between now and their conference home opener against Utah State have only one other game. That's against Cal in Northern California in San Jose 10 days from now after finals on December 21st at 7:30 p.m. Coleman's free throw is good. So after all these games in a short period of time, they've played like 6 in about 2 weeks, which is a good amount in college basketball. And high-level opponents, the Gonzagas and the Oregons and the Houstons and the Creightons, they'll finally get some time off for finals. And then they'll reemerge against Cal in Northern California, then a week off to get ready for Utah State as conference play really picks up in earnest on December 28th, right after the Christmas holiday. Aztecs are already 1-0 in the Mountain West. They beat Fresno State last week as the league goes from 18 conference games to 20 this year. This is Musa, guarded by Bird on a switch now. Right side, it's Riley. Guarded by Boyd. Now Guath on Musa, shot clock at 7. Musa kicks it for Silverstein. He's in trouble, 2 to shoot, 3. Won't go, that was for Johnson. online, but wouldn't fall. Aztecs on a 12-2 run. Boyd, I threw it up for Coleman, but he wasn't expecting it. And Boyd turns it over, just the third against the Aztecs tonight, who have helped their cause at the free throw line. They're 7 of 8. Aztecs by 7. This is their largest lead. They've matched it. Also led 28-21. Mid-post Coleman. Working on Guas, spins on him, and now kicks it out. Riley straight on. That's well long. Bird fighting for it, but it's Boyd on the floor. Aztecs looking to extend their largest lead right now. It's Guas, open. He's going to take it. And drill it. Second three for Magoon Guas. Timeout, California Baptist. Aztecs have their largest lead. Magoon Guas has 8 points to lead all Aztecs. What a remarkable skill set. The most productive shot blocker in the nation. He's had multiple threes in multiple games. And the Aztecs are 4 of 5 from deep and leading by 10. And meanwhile, the defense has clamped down because California Baptist has not had a field goal in over 6 minutes. 33-23 San Diego State, 5:02 to play. 30-second timeout taken by Rick Croy. All right, Aztecs leading by 10. And California Baptist forced to use the timeout. This game was back and forth. I think California Baptist led 21-18. From that point forward, San Diego State has been in control. But we saw this a couple of times against USD, where the Aztecs would open up a 8-9 point lead and USD would claw back into it. See if the Aztecs can maintain this 10-point cushion against this Cal Baptist team picked to finish 4th in the WAC here in 2025. Riley met by Coleman Jones outside. Now Musa bouncing one for Javante Johnson. Daniels Jr. on the bench with those 2 fouls. Riley running point. Shot clock at 7. Riley lost the handle, gets it back. Riley still has it. Drives in, puts it up, and it somehow goes. That ends the long field goal drought. 8-point game. Came with about 1 on the shot clock. Boyd getting to the rack, lays it in. Nick Boyd. He's got 9. That now leads all Aztecs. Took the elbow, returned, and gets the basket and scores to extend the lead to 10. Coleman hit an early 3 and has another. Kendall Coleman. He's been an outstanding 3-point shooter. Came in 12 of 21, and tonight he's 2 of 3. Under 4 to play in the first half. This is Boyd firing a 3, and he answers. Nick Boyd. Boyd in double figures with a dozen. He leads all scorers. Coleman and Daniels Jr. have 10 each for CBU. They've done most of the scoring for the Lancers. Musa drives, kicks, open look Silverstein, short. And it is DeGorville. Again, he was nicked up in practice. He's wearing the mask for precautionary reasons. And now throws it inside for the stuff for Coleman Jones. Largest Aztec lead. Nick Boyd pleading with the crowd to stand here at Viejas Arena. 40-28 San Diego State. Under 3 to play in the first half. Musa trying to get around Coleman Jones, can't. Now fires a 3 and drills that one. So each team has been hot from distance. That's the 5th 3 for CBU. The Aztecs are 5 of 6. Back to single digits. Next whistle's immediate timeout. Coleman Jones trying to answer. That's short. Rebounded by Musa. Musa racing into the front court. Now CBU slows it up. Aztecs have had it to double figures a couple times here late in the first half, but right now the lead is 9. Musa last year the WAC played at Tarleton State, and he kicks into the corner right now for Johnson. Back for Musa, 5 to shoot. He fires a long three, well short, ricocheted out. Musa, as the shot clock expires, misses that one. Just got it off. Aztecs with the rebound. Miles Heide is at the scorer's table. Nick Boyd looks back to Brian Dutcher and takes the timeout. So each team has used their first half, use it or lose it. This will bring us to a full media timeout at the 1:46 mark. Aztecs with a 9-point lead and the basketball under 2 to play. Jared Coleman-Jones with the stuff. You're watching the Aztecs on the Mountain West Network, and you're
Enjoy, unwind, connect with Spectrum TV on Demand. From the latest hit movies you've been waiting to watch to your favorite comfort shows and more, all available instantly for you to stream. Create the all-around entertainment experience you've always wanted with Spectrum TV on Demand. Browse over 80,000 on-demand titles today.
At Murray Lampert, we believe that family and team are synonymous.
We take pride in the fact that we are the oldest San Diego family-owned design-build firm with 4 generations of experience and thousands of projects under our belt. We're architects, designers, builders, and project managers who are passionate about what we do best, working with homeowners to develop a unique plan and bring their vision to life.
Our family, your home. That's the Murray Lampert experience.
Cars will break down, and when they do, it's too late. If your car is out of warranty, it leaves you with 2 choices: get stuck paying for expensive repairs, or one phone call to CarShield. Their administrators pay for your covered repairs so you don't have to. Your coverage includes roadside assistance, towing, rental, and so much more. Plus, with their nationwide network, you choose the mechanic or dealer. Best of all, there's coverage for every wallet size. Make the smart call before it's too late. Call CarShield today.
Good look at the Aztecs huddle. They lead and they've got the ball. There's Nick Boyd, who's bandaged up. He took an elbow earlier in this game. He's a perfect 4 of 4 from the floor. He has returned and played extremely well. He's led the Aztecs with those 12 points. Now you have Miles Heide back into the game, and he's 6 for his last 7 over the last 2 games. Heide tonight has a couple of field goals and 4 points in 5 minutes off the bench. DeGorville, Heide, Guath, Davis, and McKinney right now for Brian Dutcher. Under 2 to play in the first half. Closely played for the first 10 minutes. The Aztecs have extended out a lead here in the second half of the first half, so to speak. Davis steps back. High arcing 3 is an air ball. So back to CBU. Davis quiet on offense tonight, does have 2 points in 9 minutes. Final 90 seconds of the half as Daniels Jr. has returned. He's playing with 10 points and 2 fouls. And he crosses over, gets inside, puts it up, and bounces that home on Davis. Just a crafty score, has hit some threes, does damage in the paint, has 12 points, and that 12-point lead's down to 7 now. Approaching a minute to go in the first half. This is DeGorville. Firing a long 3. That's off the back of the iron. Heide, the offensive rebound, though. Nicely done. McKinney steps into a 3. That's long. Rebounded by Musa. Musa now is going to be fouled by Davis. And that's going to be, fortunately for the Aztecs, their 6th, not their 7th, as Boyd's going to come back in. And he's going to check in for Davis. With 50 seconds to play, CBU can claw closer here, trailing by 7. 50.4 to play. Each team in the bonus on the next foul. 17 fouls against CBU, 6 against the Aztecs. Daniels Jr., difference in the clock's about 18, 19 seconds. Daniels Jr. Nearly threw it away. Ends up with Silverstein, who got Heide in the air. And now dumps it lower for Hennig, and Hennig is blocked away. Hennig still has it, and Heide rips that away. Shot clock is off. Aztecs lead by 7. Looks like SDSU will hold for a final shot. Guath got his first block in there, right? Guath had a block down there. Blocked from my vantage point, but he's got his first block tonight. Came in leading the nation. Game clock at 7. Boyd still has it at 6. Has it poked away at 5. Still has it at 4, fires a long 3, and that's off the side of the iron. DeGorville at the buzzer, and it goes. Will it count? Will it count? They'll look at it. Very close, either a 7-point or 9-point halftime lead. Let's see if we can get a look at this from Tyus DeGorville at the buzzer. He was in the right place. The question is, was there enough time? Off the Boyd miss, DeGorville heading to the locker room. And it does not look as if he got that off in time. And the Aztecs are heading to the break likely with a 40-33 lead. Halftime coverage on the other side here from Viejas Arena. Aztecs lead by 7. You're watching the Mountain West Network in Yurview.
Enjoy, unwind, connect with Spectrum TV on Demand. From the latest hit movies you've been waiting to watch to your favorite comfort shows and more, all available instantly for you to stream. Create the all-around entertainment experience you've always wanted with Spectrum TV on Demand. Browse over 80,000 on-demand titles today.
At Murray Lampert, we believe that family and team are synonymous.
We take pride in the fact that we are the oldest San Diego family-owned design-build firm with 4 generations of experience and thousands of projects under our belt. We're architects, designers, builders, and project managers who are passionate about what we do best, working with homeowners to develop a unique plan and bring their vision to life.
Our family, your home. That's the Murray Lampert experience.
1 out of 8 women in the United States will be diagnosed with breast cancer in her lifetime. And the chances are you know at least one person who's been personally affected. But right now, you can help. It's simple. Donate your unwanted vehicle, RV, or trailer to the United Breast Cancer Foundation. It's the easiest way to contribute to one of the nation's leading charitable organizations. The process is fast, easy, and free. Not only will you be helping, but you'll also receive a tax deduction. The United Breast Cancer Foundation offers an array of programs and services that help and support families and individuals dealing with breast cancer. But we can't do it alone. We need your help. Simply give us a call to get started, and we'll schedule a pickup date that is convenient for you. If you have any questions you would like answered before initiating the donation process, please feel free to call us toll-free.
Call 800-671-2632. That's 800-671-2632. 800-671-2632.
Halftime from Steve Fisher Court and Viejas Arena. San Diego State holding a 40-33 halftime lead over California Baptist. For tonight's halftime, we're going to feature 2 current Aztecs, and after the break, we'll sit down with both B.J. Davis and Miles Bird against San Diego State leading California Baptist. At the break, 40-33. You're watching the Aztecs at the half.
Spectrum delivers the fastest internet speeds. Gig Internet has enough speed to handle all of your needs, so you can game on multiple devices, work, video conference, and download large files with ease, and stream 4K movies in crystal clear quality with a reliability you can count on. And with Spectrum Advanced Wi-Fi, you get enhanced security for all your connected devices. If it's connected, it's protected. Spectrum delivers the most reliable internet experience.
At Murray Lampert, we believe that family and team are synonymous.
We take pride in the fact that we are the oldest San Diego family-owned design-build firm with 4 generations of experience and thousands of projects under our belt. We're architects, designers, builders, and project managers who are passionate about what we do best, working with homeowners to develop a unique plan and bring their vision to life.
Our family, your home. That's the Murray Lampert experience.
The bladder control aisle. You won't shop here again. Your private business is your own. The constant struggle is over. Now there's a better way. It's HDIS. We home deliver bladder control products. We understand how you feel. For over 25 years, we've home delivered to many of the 20 million Americans who deal with incontinence. We offer all brands. We pay shipping and use plain, unmarked boxes. If we can help you or someone you care for, call for your free product sample pack and $45 in money-saving coupons. Our counselors will help you choose the right product. And unlike stores, we're always in stock. You'll get what you need. Satisfaction guaranteed. HDIS, the better way.
For your free sample pack with your free catalog, $45 in money-saving coupons, and free product samples, call 1-800-201-4725. That's 1-800-201-4725.
BJ Davis is BJ Davis is a 6'2" guard from Modesto, California, entering his sophomore season on the Mesa. It's open with three. Good for BJ Davis. What was last season? When you think about last year, your freshman year, being a true freshman, what went into it? What are your takeaways from year one?
Well, man, I really didn't know what to expect going into it. But, throughout the year, I learned many lessons, just, how to set my foundation and what my day-to-day should look like. So, just me being a freshman and seeing all that stuff, like the guys in front of me, and just seeing their work ethic, it just really allowed me to grab onto it, and so I can continue to train.
How much of it is just about learning and observing and taking in? Because you can only do so much when you're not given as much opportunity on the floor to play, because you're playing behind, like you said, veteran guards. So how much was it the behind the scenes that put you in a position to be where you are now?
I think that was everything. I think that was very huge for my development as a person and as a player. So I think sometimes you may not see the end result right then and there, but if you keep pushing and stick with it, then it'll all be worth it.
When you go from high school to college and you think about San Diego State and this defense-first mentality, what was the biggest adjustment for you?
Taking my game to that second level because, things are going to be a little different. People are stronger, faster, so just really adapting to that and learning what you can and can't do on this level.
In the heart of San Diego, the city moves with purpose. Buildings rise, trains race, and the lights shine bright. For decades, SDSU basketball has forged its legacy. Champions rise, banners are hung, and trophies are claimed under the pressure of the spotlight.
The wait is finally over. New faces. Expectations.
Same culture.
Leonard on the drive and the finish.
We want it all. One team. One purpose. One goal.
The time is now.
Enjoy, unwind, connect with Spectrum TV on Demand. From the latest hit movies you've been waiting to watch to your favorite comfort shows and more, all available instantly for you to stream. Create the all-around entertainment experience you've always wanted with Spectrum TV on Demand. Browse over 80,000 on-demand titles today.
Man, remember that time when our eye bags made us look sexy? Yeah. Me neither. Now, we can reduce our eye bags by drinking less alcohol, sleeping more, cold compresses, blah, 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 and blah. One, that's way too much work. And two, don't worry, there's Particle 6-in-1 Face Cream for Men. All you have to do is wash your face daily and then rub in some Particle for 30 seconds and boom. You'll look a lot less like that guy and a lot more like this guy. Particle 6-in-1 Face Cream for Men. First of its kind anti-aging cream designed specifically for men. Fights eye bags, dark spots, and wrinkles. Visit ParticleMen.com and use the promo code on your screen to receive 25% off your entire order. Plus, we've got free shipping and a 30-day money-back guarantee. www.ParticleMen.com. Because seeing is believing.
If you or someone you know has been exposed to asbestos and you now suffer from mesothelioma or lung cancer, you could be entitled to significant cash compensation. Hi, I'm Paula Haddock here with spokesman Rob Wolf. So Rob, please share with the viewers at home who should be calling in right now.
Well, just like you said, Paula, if you or anyone you know have been exposed to asbestos and now suffer from mesothelioma or from lung cancer, you may be entitled to significant compensation.
Thanks, Rob. Call now.
Miles Bird is a 6'7" guard from Stockton, California, entering his soft season on the Mesa. When you look at this offseason for you with all the new faces, what process been like acclimating on floor, friendships off floor?
Our coaches know who to recruit. You know, we know the right persons to recruit. Everybody coming in, they working hard. We have multiple guys coming in who are being vocal leaders. For me, just being one of the guys that knows the culture, I think that's been the biggest thing for me, is just like keeping the culture to culture. Make sure we do all the same things we did the past 2 years in our warm-ups and like our stupids that we have, like trying to keep those the main thing. And yeah, just lead. And I had the blueprint from the past 2 years. I think I had a lot of older guys that show what great leadership is, so it's been an easy adjustment.
Why do you think it is that Aztec fans have really wrapped their arms around you, so to speak?
I would say probably one of my favorite words in the world, which is energy. You know, I think that's something I bring. Even my freshman year when I wasn't playing, me and Elijah, every opportunity we had, we were going to be up and standing and cheering. And then last year, you know, finding ways on the court for me was just playing with energy and playing my heart out, diving for loose balls, you know, getting the crowd involved after a big play, like stuff like that was going to keep me on the court. So that's what I really embraced. And truthfully, that's kind of my personality in a sense, you know. I love to just get energy out of people.
Enjoy, unwind, connect with Spectrum TV on Demand. From the latest hit movies you've been waiting to watch to your favorite comfort shows and more, all available instantly for you to stream. Create the all-around entertainment experience you've always wanted with Spectrum TV on Demand. Browse over 80,000 on-demand titles today.
This is a Morgan & Morgan airbag alert. Your car's steering wheel could be a literal ticking time bomb. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is calling for a recall of 67 million airbag inflators. This could affect tens of millions of cars, the largest in U.S. history. At least 2 people have died so far. Allegedly, their airbags fired shrapnel at them upon inflating. Others have suffered skull fractures, lacerations, and other injuries. If you or someone you know suffered any injuries involving a deployed airbag, even if your accident was your fault, you could be entitled to compensation for medical bills, lost wages, pain and suffering, and other damages. Morgan & Morgan has already recovered millions. Act now and do not delay. Get America's largest injury law firm fighting for you.
Call 800-602-2400. 800-602-2400. That's 800-602-2400.
Or visit forthepeople.com to learn more.
If you're over 50, imagine you could turn back the clock on your stiff, achy joints 10, even 20 years. Imagine you could do this without products that just temporarily hide the symptoms. Imagine no more. Introducing Instaflex Advanced. It targets the root cause of joint soreness and stiffness. It doesn't just cover up symptoms. It's so powerful you can have better knees in just 1 week. Maybe that's why it's the #1 selling joint brand at GNC. But you can only get your complimentary sample by texting FORM to 42424. Do it now.
Back here at Viejas Arena, second half about to get underway. John Schaefer with you on Your View and the West Network. San Diego State led by as many as 12. Their halftime lead is 40-33. Let's get to some first half highlights from inside Viejas Arena, where both teams, by the way, have shot 50% from the floor, and Nick Boyd has led them for San Diego State. He's got 12 points. Boyd is 4 of 5 from the floor, and he was involved early. Miles Bird has had a big-time redshirt sophomore season. That was his 3. The Aztecs have been great from beyond the arc as a team in this game. They were 5 for the first 6. They're now 5 of 11 from 3 in the game. And now Miles Heide off the bench is 6 for his last 7. Had a couple of field goals in the first half as well for San Diego State. So Heide's got 4, Boyd has 12, and Magoon Guath, a couple of first half threes, including that corner 3. He's got 8 points for San Diego State. Off the bench, Wayne McKinney has 4 points as well for the Aztecs. There was B.J. Davis turning defense into offense. Here's a look at the first half numbers for the Aztecs, who lead by 7, and they've taken advantage of California Baptist in terms of points off turnovers. San Diego's forced 8 first half turnovers, committed only 3, and the Aztecs in the first half outscoring California Baptist off turnovers 7-0. Both teams 50% shooting. San Diego State led 40-28. They were 0 for their last 5 though from the floor, 3-10 of the first half. There's a look at some of those first half numbers. Both teams good from the field, good for the Aztecs +1 on the glass. 7 assists as well on 14 goals. And again, the difference probably turnover margin and points off turnovers, that 7-0 advantage, and they lead this game by 7 points. Aztecs 23rd in America. Their final game before a layoff for finals, and then a date with the California Golden Bears 10 days from now up in Northern California in San Jose. Nick Boyd, one of the stories of the first half, you might be wondering why has he got the bandage on. It's because he took an elbow midway through the first half, returned, and again leads all scorers along with Daniels Jr., who's got 12 points. So Boyd 12, Daniels Jr. has 12, and the Aztecs again lead by 7, and California Baptist will start the second half with the basketball. Boyd, Guath, Bird, Davis, Coleman, Jones for Brian Dutcher. In terms of foul trouble, Compton and Davis both have 2 fouls. Compton barely played in the first half because he picked up 2 quick ones. And Daniels Jr. also has 2 for California Baptist. They had 10 days to prepare for this one. Musa guarded by Davis. Driving, dishing. Coleman's already hit 2 threes. That's his 3rd. So Coleman has been scorching hot from 3 this year. And that's now 8 straight for California Baptist. Coleman up to 13 points overall. He's 3 of 4 from distance. So Aztecs had it out to 12. It's trimmed to 4. Just underway here in the second half. Guath steps in. Bird answers at the other end. Miles Bird, his second 3, he's got 7 points. So CBU comes down, hits a 3. Miles Bird answers at the other end. The Aztecs and Lancers have each hit 6 threes in this game early in the second half. Coleman, again, that would be his 4th. It's long. Boyd the rebound. He had a good look at it. Now Boyd attacking. 43-36. Davis driving. Guath on the attack. Looking for Jared Coleman-Jones, and it looks like this is going to go against the Aztecs. Is this a 3-second? Violation against San Diego State. Rare Aztec turnover, their 4th. San Diego State's been able to score from outside and in. They've outscored California Baptist in the paint 18-12. Musa cut off. Musa looking inside Braun, who acrobatically missed, but his putback is good. They're going to wave it off, though. He was in the cylinder. Or are they going to count it? They're going to count it. All right, so it was actually a defensive goaltend. Here's another look at it. Let's see what happened here. Oh, yeah, maybe Guath got it. Just a finger on it in the cylinder. Now, both teams have shot 52% from the floor tonight. Bird again. And Bird has another 3, his 3rd. He's 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. He's got 10 points. He's the 2nd Aztec in double figures. And San Diego State is 7 of 13 from distance. They've been a really good 3-point shooting team this year, coming in at 37%. This is Musa. And he's able to connect. Back down to 5. Really efficient 3-point shooting in this game. Cal Baptist 7 of 16. San Diego State 7 of 13. McKinney at the scorer's table. Boyd curling. dumping inside, and Coleman Jones lays it in. Nick Boyd's third assist to 1 turnover. Coleman Jones, by the way, in this game has 3 assists. And the Aztecs lead is 7. Boyd pleading with the crowd. Musa on the attack. Stops, kicks, outside, Daniels Jr. Short, offensive rebound for Coleman, though. They'll reset with Musa. Musa straight on, thought about a long 3. Shot clock at 10. Guarded by Coleman Jones. He just hit a 3 a moment ago. Steps back. Jumper. Short. Rebounded by Boyd. Aztecs looking to extend their 7-point lead. Bird's been hot. Boyd attacks. Missed it strong, though. Rebounded by Silverstein. CBU running. Daniels Jr. in transition. Now for Braun. Working on Guath. And missed inside, but the putback from Silverstein. They've had 2 putback layups to start the second half. 48-43. CBU in a 2-3 zone for the first time tonight. Farrell Compton at the scorer's table for Brian Dutcher. Guath, 15-footer, goes. So you get to the free throw line against that 2-3, and it gives you options. And Guath with such a good touch there from outside for a 7-footer. 50-43 Aztecs. 4 minutes into the second half. CBU shooting 50% on the road tonight. Aztecs at 55%. 7-point lead. Musa outside for Daniels Jr. Lost the dribble. Shot clock at 5. Dishes for Musa. Drives. Still has it. Doesn't get it off. Shot's not going to count. Great defense by the Aztecs. Shot clock violation against the Lancers. San Diego State basketball when we return. Miles Bird heating up. San Diego State leads by 7. You're watching the Aztecs of the Mountain West Network in your view.
Spectrum delivers the fastest internet speeds. Gig Internet has enough speed to handle all of your needs, so you can game on multiple devices, work, video conference, and download large files with ease, and stream 4K movies in crystal clear quality with a reliability you can count on. And with Spectrum Advanced Wi-Fi, you get enhanced security for all your connected devices. If it's connected, it's protected. Spectrum delivers the most reliable internet experience.
Hi, and welcome everyone watching at home. We're here to remind you that we have agents standing by right now to answer your legal questions. So if you've been injured in an accident that was not your fault, call now. Find out if you have a case and how much is potentially worth. I'm Gina Bellich here with spokesman and TV personality Tom Mustin. So Tom, tell everyone watching at home who should call right now.
Well, Gina, first off, thank you for having me here in the studio. Now, as far as who should call in, the answer is anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault should give us a call right now. Agents are standing by to answer any questions you may have and tell you how much your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Tom. So what kind of calls are we seeing today?
Well, Gina, we're getting calls about all types of accidents, but the most common has been car accidents. So if you or someone you know were injured in an accident that was not your fault, take that first step and give us a call. We'll answer your questions and you'll find out if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth.
Thanks, Tom. Call now.
Aztecs with the ball and a 50-43 lead over California Baptist. We're at Viejas Arena on the campus of San Diego State University. There's Brian Dutcher in the huddle with his team, including Miles Bird, who's been scorching hot tonight. 10 points, 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. He's hit a couple of them here in the second half. Those high arcing threes. A look at the bench. Imitating the Bird. Miles Bird here in his redshirt sophomore season. Mark Ziegler wrote about it this week. The Aztecs have had different leading scorers already 5 times this season. Whether it's B.J. Davis or Nick Boyd or Miles Bird or Jared Coleman Jones or Magoon Guath. Wayne McKinney III is going to be a leading scorer for this team at some point this year in a game as well. Reese Waters hasn't even played because of a foot injury this year. All right, so Miles Heide is in. Farrell Compton plays just a couple of minutes in the first half because of foul trouble. He is in. It's 2-3 zone. Boyd navigating, dishing, and Heide finishes. Nick Boyd. They've really attacked the 2-3 zone well. And Heidi is 7 for his last 8 from the floor going back to the last game. 52-43. The lead is 9. It's been as large as 12. Coleman has hit 3 threes already in this game. Musa on the attack for Silverstein driving. High off the glass. No, but another putback for CBU. A.J. Braun. He's got 6. They've had 3 putbacks here in the second half. 2 of them tip-ins. 7-point Aztec lead. 5 minutes into the second half. Here's Boyd, who's got 5 assists to go along with 12 points. Bird on the attack. Dumps it for Compton, who slams it. Vicious slam. Pharaoh Compton, he's on the board for his first points tonight. Aztecs have had some beautiful second half passing. That causes a stir in the crowd as Musa attacks, and Musa puts it in. Aztecs 57% shooting, have not been able to shake California Baptist. They're shooting 51%. A couple of Lancers at the scorer's table right now for Rick Croy as we get a whistle and foul on the drive by Boyd. Javante Johnson, Colorado State, New Mexico transfer, and the freshman Brady Hennig, 7-footer from Glendale, Arizona, entering for CBU. All right, here is another look at Bird's behind the back find. For Pharaoh Compton, the reigning Mountain West Freshman of the Week. Bird, the player of the week, and here he is, open. Again, Miles Bird. 3 of them in the second half. He's 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. He's 5 for his last 10 from beyond the arc overall. Now Coleman. Daniels Jr. pulls up, side of the rim, off of Heidi. So CBU, when they've had misses in the second half, they've had putbacks or second chance opportunities. They've out-rebounded the Aztecs. There haven't been a lot of rebounds in this game because of the good shooting. CBU has out-rebounded San Diego State 16-14. They've had 7 offensive rebounds. Pretty big number when they've shot over 50% from the floor. 10-point lead for the Aztecs thanks to Miles Bird here in the second half. Aztecs are 8 of 14 from 3 in this game. Musa, shot clock running down. Coleman, long, and it's tapped to Heidi. Boyd has it. It's a career high for Miles Bird with the 4 threes. Heidi inside scores. Nick Boyd's passing, Miles Bird shooting, and the Aztecs lead by a dozen. Timeout, California Baptist. A furious second half run for San Diego State, now shooting 59% from the floor. Boyd in control. San Diego State holding a 12-point lead here on the Mountain West Network. Do you want to keep it here? We're going to take a break on the Mountain West Network and Yurview.
When you never have to worry about thinking too big? Because you have a connection that's ready for anything. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
I was injured in a car crash. I had no idea how much my case was worth. I called the Barnes firm.
When a truck hit my son, I had so many questions about his case. I called the Barnes firm. It was the best call I could have made.
Your case is often worth more than insurance offers. Call the Barnes firm to find out what your case could be worth. We will help you get the best result possible.
The Barnes firm. Injury attorneys. Call 1-800-8-million.
Battling addiction? Call Rehab's America for a free consultation. Drugs and alcohol can destroy your life. Our program offers a complete medical detox, plus inpatient drug and alcohol treatment. Your insurance may cover 100% of treatment. Many have already completed our program and are living substance-free lives. Call for your free consultation now. Connect with one of our qualified treatment specialists. It's time to take back your freedom with Rehab's America. Hope is one free phone call away.
San Diego State 8 of 9 from the field in the second half. Miles Heide has matched a career high with 8 points. He established that career high in his last game against the University of San Diego. And Miles Bird has 4 threes and 13 points to lead all Aztecs. 3 Aztecs double figures. Bird with 13. Boyd has 12 and 7 assists, and Guath has 10 points, including 2 threes, and Heide not far behind with 8 points. And the Aztecs have matched their largest lead, and CBU was forced to take a timeout. Just over 13 minutes to play. Coleman matched up with Heide, now facing up. They're going to double him, and it's going to be a foul against McKinney the third. And that's the first against the Aztecs in the second half. So you have McKinney, Compton, Bird, Heide, and Boyd out there right now for SDSU. San Diego State, again, 3 of 3 from distance in the second half. That's all of Bird. And 8 of 9 from the floor, shooting 59% overall. CBU has just dropped below 50%. Coleman cut off and then throws it away. California Baptist has been one of the better teams in terms of taking care of the basketball in the country this year, but not tonight. That's their 10th. They're -6, and they're -7 in points off turnovers. Still plenty of time, obviously, at 13:01. We'll see if the Aztecs can push out this lead beyond 12 for a first time this evening. With Wayne McKinney running the point right now, and Nick Boyd getting a breather. McKinney attacking, and throws it away for Bird. So McKinney and Bird not on the same page there, and each team turns it over on consecutive possessions. Daniels Jr. with 12 points, and Coleman with 13. Coleman's 13 leads the way. Kendall Coleman, the senior. And Daniels Jr. nearly fell over. He's matched up with Compton. And outside for Musa. Back for Daniels Jr. attacking and getting fouled by Compton. That'll be his third. Kind of upset with himself and the call. So Compton, he's been in foul trouble basically since the game started. Played just 2 minutes in the first half. He's played just over 3 minutes here in the second half. Did have a slam. Daniels Jr. kicks for Musa. Gets his man in the air. Now Daniels Jr. And that's long, and on the floor, Johnson has it, nearly walked, but another chance here for CBU. He's had some offensive rebounds in the second half. This is Coleman again, corner triple, well long. So Coleman's been hot, but not there. Aztecs by 12. McKinney navigates. Throws it inside for Compton. Compton got his man in the air, and they got fouled from behind. Bring us to immediate timeout. 11:51 to play. Aztecs can add to their 12-point lead on the other side. You're watching the Aztecs on the Mountain West Network and Yurview.
Spectrum delivers the fastest internet speeds. Gig Internet has enough speed to handle all of your needs, so you can game on multiple devices, work, video conference, and download large files with ease, and stream 4K movies in crystal clear quality with a reliability you can count on. And with Spectrum Advanced Wi-Fi, you get enhanced security for all your connected devices. If it's connected, it's protected. Spectrum delivers the most reliable internet experience.
Toyotathon is on. Now's the time to get an exciting new Toyota, like Camry.
Wait, what?
RAV4 Hybrid.
Cool.
Tundra, and more.
Whoa.
How'd you do that? Toyotathon magic.
Experience the magic of an adventurous new RAV4. Right now, lease a new RAV4 for just $339 a month and get Toyota Care no-cost maintenance standard.
'Tis the season for Toyotathon.
Toyota, Let's go places.
At Murray Lampert, we believe that family and team are synonymous.
We take pride in the fact that we are the oldest San Diego family-owned design-build firm with 4 generations of experience and thousands of projects under our belt. We're architects, designers, builders, and project managers who are passionate about what we do best, working with homeowners to develop a unique plan and bring their vision to life.
Our family, your home. That's the Murray Lampert experience.
All right, back here at Viejas Arena. Aztecs will have Pharaoh Compton at the free throw line. It's been a really impressive offensive start to the second half for San Diego State. 8 of 9 from the floor. They lead by 12. They led by 12 in the first half. CBU had it to 4. And the Aztecs have stretched it back to 12 here. Still early going second half. 11:51 to play. Pharaoh Compton is at the free throw line. And he makes the first. Compton's been able to get to the free throw line. He's now 3 of 10 from the stripe on the season. The impressive true freshman playing out there with fellow true freshman Taj DeGorville out of Las Vegas. And he knocks down a pair from the line. So Bird, McKinney III, DeGorville, Heidi, and Compton. Compton's got 4. It's the largest Aztec lead. Musa surveying. Daniels Jr. on the outside. Again, the offense has been Daniels Jr. and Coleman tonight. That's the 2 leading scorers for CBU and Rick Croy on the season. Shot clock at 8. Musa drives. Whips. Johnson corner triple. Short. Another offensive rebound by Hennig. And then Hennig had it ripped away. It's on the floor and Heidi has it. 61-47. DeGorville a couple of assists tonight. Now Bird, long 3, heat check, rolls out. Rebounded by Johnson of California Baptist. Bird had been 4 of 4 from outside. Under 11 to play. Daniels Jr., nice find. Hennig scores with the left hand. So some confusion there defensively. On the pick and roll. Boyd, Davis, Coleman, Jones, Guath at the scores table. Essentially a line change coming up here for Brian Dutcher. Nearing the midway mark of the second half. Here's McKinney on the attack, pulls up, jumper, short. Compton fighting for it, he's got it. Offensive rebound, out for McKinney. Whips it for DeGorville. He's in the corner, he'll try a triple. And that goes for Taj. Taj DeGorville's first points of the night, a 3-pointer. San Diego State is 9 of 16 from outside. Largest Aztec lead, 64-49. Daniels Jr. matched up on Compton. Bird's got the steal. Look out, Miles Bird. Timeout, California Baptist. All Aztecs, 9:59 to play. San Diego State has opened it up here at Viejas Arena. Number 23 ranked team in the land, Miles Bird. He's got 15. We're going to keep it here with 9:59 to play. And this will be extended to a full media timeout. We can keep it here. We're going to keep it here. 9:59 remaining. San Diego State 66, California Baptist 49. This second half has been all San Diego State. They've outscored CBU 26-16, and they've done it with their offense. 77%, 10 of 13, 4 threes on 5 attempts. And California Baptist has finally cooled off in this game. They're just 7 of 17 in the second half after shooting 50% in the first half. So far from over again with 9:59, but Aztecs in a good spot. And you look at what's to come the remainder of the month, and there's not that much for San Diego State. They'll have the week off to prepare for finals, and then they'll get ready for the California Golden Bears. That was a hell of a game last year. San Juan Capistrano, overtime win for the Aztecs. They needed Reese Waters to really go off in that game to find a way to win it. Cal's actually coming off a loss the other night to Cornell in Northern California, I think in Berkeley. So it'll be Cal and San Diego State, and then back to Mountain West Conference play and Utah State. Bitter rivals over the last half decade, if not longer. San Diego State, Utah State, Mountain West title games. Malachi Flynn, Sam Merrill, All the back and forth over the years. And Utah State's gotten off to a really good start this year, like the Aztecs. Cal Baptist down to 1 timeout remaining. San Diego State has 3. And following the media timeout, substitutions for the Aztecs: Magoon Guath, Nick Boyd, BJ Davis, Taj DeGorville, Jared Coleman-Jones. Under 10 to play. Dutch has talked about his depth and scoring ability basically from everyone within the rotation. It's not always the case, but it has been this year for SDSU, and they've remained one of the most efficient defenses in the country per KenPom. Top 10 defense efficiency. Daniels Jr. working on Coleman-Jones, trying to attack. Now Johnson. Shot clock is at 2. He'll fire deep, and that's well short. DeGorville has it. Aztecs getting stops. Coleman ahead. Coleman-Jones puts it in from DeGorville. Taj DeGorville's 3rd assist. Jared Coleman-Jones has 8 points. And it's now a 19-point cushion for San Diego State. Daniels Jr., 4 of 10 shooting, has 12 points. Now Johnson, short, on the floor. It's going to be Daniels Jr., nearly a collision, and he puts it in. That ends a 7-0 run and a 14-2 run for San Diego State. Under 9 to play. 17-point lead. Now Boyd, who's got 7 assists, and DeGorville's got 3 assists. And the Aztecs have 17 assists on 25 field goals. They've been extremely unselfish tonight. Nifty, pretty passing throughout the second half. Boyd at 7. Boyd attacking up and under. Doesn't have enough English on it. So Boyd, just his 3rd miss. He's got 12 points. He's 4 of 7 from the floor. Nearing 8 minutes. Daniels Jr. off the bounce. Got fouled. And is that going to count or not? Or was it on the floor? It's going to be 2 shots that happen on the floor. 8:18 remaining. All right, so that was on the floor. All right, a couple of newcomers are in here for CBU, including Stevenson, who's got it right now. That's blocked away. Guath is going to get credit for that. Now Stevenson open, firing a 3 and connecting. Brantley Stevenson, he's a senior, Cal Poly transfer. He played a lot of Cal Poly. He's getting his first action tonight. And after the Aztecs had a 19-point lead, 5 straight for CBU, it's still a 14-point advantage. Under 8 to play. 68-54. Boyd navigating. DeGorville puts it up and in a foul. What a pretty finish by Taj DeGorville. And he'll have a chance at a 3-point play on the other side of immediate timeout. San Diego State by 16. Under 8 to play from Viejas. DeGorville. Pretty on the Mountain West Network.
Enjoy, unwind, connect with Spectrum TV on Demand. From the latest hit movies you've been waiting to watch to your favorite comfort shows and more, all available instantly for you to stream. Create the all-around entertainment experience you've always wanted with Spectrum TV on Demand. Browse over 80,000 on-demand titles today.
Last year in California, there were 200,000 car crashes. When a car crash happens, it's important to have an experienced attorney on your side. The Barnes firm has years of experience handling thousands of car crash cases. We will give you the support you need and help to get the best result possible. If you are injured in a car crash, call the Barnes firm now for your free consultation.
The Barnes firm. Injury attorneys. Call 1-800-8-million.
Attention families with a loved one in a nursing home. If your loved one has suffered from bed sores, falls, broken bones, dehydration, or even death, you may be entitled to a substantial settlement. If you have a loved one who is injured in a nursing home, we will find out what happened. State violations are found against nursing homes every day. You have a limited time to file your claim, so don't wait. Call 800-375-1633 and speak with one of our attorneys. The call is confidential and free.
All right, back here at Steve Fisher Court, Viejas Arena. Good to have you alongside Mountain West Network. As 23rd in the nation in the AP, leading California Baptist 70-54. Taj DeGorville with a floater from the baseline, and he will have a chance here to finish off a three-point play. He's had 5 second-half points to go along with 4 rebounds and 3 assists tonight, playing with that transparent mask after getting nicked up at practice on Monday. And DeGorville trying to complete the three-point play, and does so. Meanwhile, Boyd is 2 assists shy of a double-double with 10-plus assists. The last Aztec to do that, 10-plus assists and a double-double, Malachi Flynn back in November of 2019. Daniels Jr. steps back. Off the glass, no. But offensive rebound again. Stevenson just hit a 3. Daniels Jr. has just 2 second-half points. Trying to drive on Dave. Dishes. Johnson 3. Got it. Javante Johnson off the penetration and dish. Back to 14. Still 7 minutes to play in the. Nick Boyd slows it up. Aztecs in the second half, 75% shooting. 12 of 16. Doing much better than that. Crossover. Nearly walked. Now Davis. Boyd drives on Hennig. And shot fake and then got fouled. And will shoot 2. Boyd with the bandage on the forehead. Yeah, it's been a kind of injury-riddled start to his San Diego State career. Had the foot, was in a boot, Nick Boyd, really all summer into the fall, and then emerged just a couple of weeks before the season out of the boot and has played some brilliant basketball for the Aztecs. Today took an elbow, and they put the bandage on him, and all he's done is score 12 points and dish out 8 assists to 1 turnover. Really is a true point guard. And the first for the lefty is good. He's 3 of 3 for the line. Aztecs have been great from the line. 11 of 12. Bird back in. Miles has 15 points. Reigning Mountain West Player of the Week. Bird 15, Boyd 13, Guath 10, Heidi 8, and give Boyd 14 points. 70-57. Aztecs have been so dominant against California schools under either Steve Fisher or Brian Dutcher. They've beaten every school in the state of California over the last 25 years, other than California Baptist, because they've never played them until tonight. Daniels Jr. trying to weave his way in, and that's short. On the floor, he gets it back. Another second chance. Long 3, got it. It's a 13-point lead. That's the 10th 3 for California Baptist. 10 of 20, the Aztecs 9 of 16. 13-point cushion for the Aztecs, nearing 6 minutes to play. And there's a steal. This is Coleman, and Coleman missed it inside. Now Bird ahead 5 on 3 as he hurries. Bird whips it to Guath. Guath drives the baseline. Guath still has it. Guath step back. It's going to be short. Compton fighting for it, and it's going to be off CBU and a foul. I'm going to say a foul against Compton. So after it was ruled to be last touch by CBU, they call a foul on Pharaoh Compton, his 4th. To his dismay, to Brian Dutcher's as well. All right, Heidi in, Compton out. Compton's pleading his case on his way to the bench. 5:42 remaining, and there's still time here in a 13-point game. Aztecs led by 19. California Baptist looking to stay in this thing. Nearing 5.5 to go. Daniels just hit a 3, his 3rd of the night. And again, they've hit 10 tonight overall. Daniels circling around Heidi, getting to the basket, whipping it for Hennig, who scores. It's an 11-point game. 73-62. This is Boyd, bumped and fouled. So fouls are even at 4 in the second half. New team is near shooting or the bonus as of yet. Aztecs have not had a field goal in the last 2.5 minutes. And a 19-point lead is now 11. Here's Davis. He's been quiet on offense tonight. Just 2 points. Boyd. Shot clock at 7. Boyd gets it back at 6. Working on Henning. He wants to attack. Puts it up. Strong. Heidi fighting for it. Ball's on the floor. Heidi's got it. Finds the cutter. And now Guath comes up with it. Outside Bird. Bird's been hot. 3. Long. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul against San Diego State. On the loose ball. That's the 5th against the Aztecs. It's on Heidi. Now this could become a single-digit game. 4:40 remaining. Credit to California Baptist for finding a way to still be in this with 4:40 to play. Aztecs haven't scored in a couple of minutes, and California Baptist with some chances, a couple of threes here late, and it's an 11-point game. Jared Coleman-Jones at the scorer's table. Daniels attack. Now Stevenson, 3, short, on the floor. Davis has it. Big stop for the Aztecs. They needed that inside 5 minutes. Now they can work on the clock a little bit if they so choose. This is Boyd. Taking us near 4 minutes to play. Boyd on the attack, throws it up. No, Heidi is there though. He's got a career high. 10 points for Miles Heidi. The first time he's been in double figures in an Aztec uniform. 75-62. Daniels the other direction. And 1 for Daniels Jr. after immediate timeout. It's an 11-point game, and he can make it a 10-point game with 3:50 remaining at Viejas. We'll take a timeout. San Diego State by 11. You're watching the Aztecs on the Mountain Network in your view.
When you never have to worry about thinking too big? Because you have a connection that's ready for anything. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
When a truck hit my car, the insurance company wasn't fair. I didn't know what my case was worth, so I called the Barnes firm.
I was hit by a car and needed help. I called the Barnes firm. That was the best call I could have made.
I'm Rich Barnes. It's hard for people to know how much their accident case is worth. Let our injury attorneys help you get the best result possible.
The Barnes Firm. Injury attorneys. Call 1-800-8-MILLION.
$99 to post all your jobs. $99 a year. $99 is all it costs to post your jobs on Workin.com. $99 on Workin.com. $99 a year. No hidden fees, nothing to fear. $99 on Workin.com. $99 a year. With $99 a year unlimited job posts, hiring starts with Workin.com.
California Baptist down but not out, 75-64. They've clawed back from 19 down and now a chance at the free throw line to pull to within 10. With, again, 3:50 to play here from Viejas Arena. This is coming a night where the Aztecs have shot 55%. California Baptist, to its credit, has shot 46%. Led by Dominique Daniels Jr., one of the top scorers in the nation. He's scored 19. He's dished out 4 assists as well. And he's got a chance to get to 20 points at the free throw line. So he's got 19. That leads all scorers. The Aztecs have 4 in double figures. Bird has led the way with 15. Boyd's got 14. Guath and Heidi, a couple of underclassmen forwards, each have 10. And for Miles Heidi, it's a career high 10 on 5 of 5 shooting to go along with 5 rebounds. Aztecs have allowed 13 offensive rebounds in this game, which has led to 15 second chance points for CBU. And again, you always look at the score and then the time remaining. You're thinking, well, how many possessions are left in this game? And there's still plenty with 3:50 to play. And you don't really think about, is it a 3-possession game or is it a 4-possession game until, maybe the final 90 seconds or so. But with 3:50 to play, there's plenty of time. Really good free throw shooter at 86%. And now they're going to show pressure here in a 10-point game off the make. So they've kind of cut into this lead from 19. It's down to 10. And here's Bird on the attack the other way. Bird running the floor, lost it. He was poked, had it poked away from behind. Now Stevenson. CBU off a turnover against San Diego State. Just their 7th in a 10-point game. There's Daniels Jr. kicking Stevenson. Wow, 7-point game. Here come the Lancers from 19 down. They've got it down to 7 points. 3:20 remaining. Wayne McKinney is at the scorer's table for San Diego State. Costly turnover. And then a 3 at the other end for CBU. They've hit 11 of them tonight to stay in it. Now Heidi rolling. Heidi underneath. Nearly stepped out of bounds. Shot clock at 10. Aztecs need a bucket. Shot clock at 5. Boyd outside. Attacks. Gets the rack, puts it up, no, but it'll go to the line for 2. Comes at 2:57. Critical free throws here for Nick Boyd in a 7-point game. CBU has scored the last 6. It came in less than a minute. It was at 19 as late as, I'd say probably at the 10-minute mark, somewhere in that range. First free throw is short. 9:22 to play. It was 68-49. And from that point on, it's 19-7 California Baptist. 2 misses from Boyd at the line in a 7-point game. A nerve-wracking finish here at Viejas Arena with under 3 to play. Daniels Jr. getting to the basket, putting it up. And it pops out. Hennig fighting for it, puts it up, and scores. It's a 5-point game. 2.5 to play. Bird's going to inbound against pressure. Here come the Lancers. Kind of remarkably late. They've stormed all the way back. A 13-2 run. 5-point game. Just over 2:15 to go, and now a foul off the ball. Is going to be the 7th against California Baptist. This is a 1-and-1 and a critical front end here for Miles Bird. Nick Boyd just missed 2. $75-70. Bird tonight 1-2 from the stripe. Make it 2 of 3. That feels important as California Baptist has been coming here on an 8-0 run. That's to make it a 3-possession game, and he does. Miles Bird's been huge in the second half tonight. Huge all season long. Can the Aztecs get a stop with a 7-point lead near 2 minutes to play? Daniels Jr. off for Johnson. 3-ball. Got it! It's down to 4. 77-73. Under 2 to play at Viejas Arena. What a finish we have coming up here. Boyd out for McKinney. And now we're going to whistle a timeout taken by Brian Dutcher. Aztecs take a timeout. California Baptist has come back from 19 down to pull to within 77-73. This is going to be a 30-second timeout taken by Brian Dutcher. Aztecs have 2 remaining. California Baptist has 1. Each team is in the bonus on the next foul. San Diego State's committed 6 fouls in the second half. The Lancers have already committed 7. Yeah, it kind of came from out of nowhere. A couple of threes, went from 19 down to 14, and then a couple of missed free throws, a costly turnover, and this California Baptist bench that we didn't see a lot of in the first half. And Javonte Johnson with that three. And the Aztecs find a way in the final 146 to hold off California Baptist. A team that's already got a win over a Mountain West opponent, Fresno State, this year. Nearly beat SMU, lost by 2, 79-77. All right, the impact to Boyd with 15 to shoot. Inside 2 minutes to play. 6 to shoot. There's Boyd attacking, putting it up and in for Nick. Nick Boyd, it's a 6-point lead. Daniels Jr., though, quickly the other way. On the attack, gets bumped, puts it up, no. Offensive rebound, Hennig, who then throws it off Heidi. It's still loose. Hennig's got it. Outside Daniels, attacks, dishes, Johnson. Helter-skelter action. Baseline drive and a miss inside. Last touch by whom? Now they can review this with 1:07 to play and 8 on the shot clock. Brian Dutch asking for this to be reviewed. Second chances for CBU have paid big dividends here in the second half. And they will review, which will allow both teams to go to their respective benches. Aztecs have allowed 16 offensive rebounds in this game. And California Baptist has shot it at a good clip at 47% overall. The 16 offensive rebounds leading to 17 second chance points. They've outscored the Aztecs off second chance points 17-7 in this game. And it's a big reason why this game has not been decided with 1:07 to play. You know, sometimes you forget it's still a very young group, a newer group. They've overcome some injuries to start the year and trying to finish off California Baptist here tonight. What do we think here? This is going to be, yeah, I think off Heidi. So Hennig had it out of bounds, but then Heidi was just in the wrong spot, went off his bicep. So it stays with the Lancers. Now they have 8 to shoot, 67 seconds remaining in the game. They've out-rebounded the Aztecs the second half, 18-10. Again, each team in the bonus on the next foul. Aztecs with a 2-possession lead. Now they're going to look at the shot clock because Miles Bird thinks it's a shot clock violation. Did a shot that California Baptist took hit the rim? And I don't know the answer to that. So they're going to look to see if it did hit the rim or not. They can look at that. I don't know if we have the ability to do that or not. It seemed like the longest possession in the world. And it seemed like there was a second or third chance there from California Baptist. And it is going to stay with the Lancers. 1:07 remaining. 79-73 Aztecs. 8 to shoot. Daniels Jr. will inbound. Johnson's a really good three-point shooter, so is Daniels Jr. He's going to take a lot. And curling, he's got it. Matched up with Coleman Jones. Shot clock at 4. Step back. Air ball. And it's going to be San Diego State basketball. So an air ball, and the Aztecs are going to have it. Now, what are we pointing at? It was a shot clock violation, right? They're going to take a look at this. They're going to provide Brian Dutcher with an explanation. And they're going to look at this. Can we look at the end of this play? So it was Daniels Jr. on a wing. It appeared to be an air ball. The ball was loose and the shot clock expired. Nobody had possession, right? After the shot miss, here it is. Daniels Jr. stepping back. That didn't hit the rim, did it? You tell me. You watching at home, did that hit the rim? Didn't look like it hit the rim. Well, we just looked at it. It didn't appear to hit the rim. If it didn't hit the rim, it's a shot clock violation. 58.5 on that didn't hit the rim. Yeah, it's a shot clock violation. Inside of a minute, Aztecs by 6. California Baptist came all the way back from 19 down to clawed within 4. Miles Bird, a couple of critical free throws, and now we'll see if San Diego State has it or not. It is a shot clock violation. So because it's a 1-and-1, I wouldn't be surprised if California Baptist was very aggressive with the press and then eventually fouled. Because even if you foul, it's only a 1-and-1 for San Diego State. Aztecs have been really good from the free throw line tonight, but on the year under 70% as a team. And now we're going to get a 30-second timeout taken by the Aztecs. All right, so let's reset things here right now. It was actually a timeout taken by California Baptist. They're without a timeout. It's 79-73 San Diego State. And the arrow favors the Aztecs. Each team is in the bonus, and they've put 0.4 of a second back on the clock, so 59.9. Rick Croy huddling it up with his Lancers. Brian Dutcher with his Aztecs. It has taken a full 40 minutes tonight for San Diego State, that's for sure. 4 Aztecs double figures. Dominique Daniels Jr. has 20 to lead the way for the Lancers. They have hit 12 threes. San Diego State has hit 9. Aztecs are 9 of 17 from 3. Bird, DeGorville, Guath, Coleman, Jones, and Boyd out there right now. Remember, the next free throw attempt is a 1-and-1 for the Aztecs. Under a minute to play. Inbound for Bird. Looks like they're going to play defense here as opposed to foul. Inside a minute in a 2-possession game. San Diego State content to use some of the clock here. So we'll see if this decision pays off or not for Rick Croy. Again, in a bonus situation, not a double bonus. San Diego State able to take at least 20 seconds more now. Shot clock at 9. It's at 7. Now DeGorville at 5. Back for Boyd. Boyd's got it. Boyd attacks. Boyd puts it up. Short. Coleman Jones fighting for it off of CBU. And now they'll have no choice but to foul. So that may have backfired, letting San Diego State have the possession without fouling. Shot clock at 20, game clock at 27. They'll have to foul now, you would think, on the inbound. And it's Boyd who's bumped, but no call. Boyd content to just hold the basketball until he is fouled right now. 23.1 to play. They took so much time off the clock. In a 6-point game, they allowed San Diego State to use 37 seconds, and it was a 1-and-1. I'm surprised they didn't elect to foul and allow all that time to come off. Rick Croy was yelling for them to foul off that inbound, and another 4 or 5 seconds came off. DeMarshe Johnson Jr. is in. Guath and DeGorville out. Bird, McKinney, Coleman Jones, and Boyd, the shooter, on the floor. This is a 1-and-1. Remember, Nick Boyd missed 2 free throws earlier in the half. 79-73. Boyd's first is off the side of the iron, no good. 20 seconds, 2-possession game. Daniels Jr. whips it for Stevenson. Stevenson taking a lot of time. Daniels Jr. shake and bake, drives, puts it up and in at 10.8. 4-point game, 10 seconds to play. Ball's just rolling around here. And it's going to be Bird to inbound. Still a 2-possession game. This is Bird and Boyd. Now Bird's got it back. Clock ticking, and now Bird is fouled. This is still a 1-and-1, though. It is technically a 2-possession game. Well, there have been some nerves in the building in the final 4 or 5 minutes of this one. Aztecs trying to hold on in the final seconds. 1-and-1 for Bird, who tonight is 3 of 4 from the line. Aztecs 14 of 18. 79-75. And the free throw is good. 80-75. Timeout on the floor. All right, so the Aztecs are going to use a full timeout, and we'll keep it here with 7 seconds remaining in the game. Rick Croy kind of just pleading with his hands in the air, the head coach of California Baptist, asking how many times was Dominique Daniels Jr. fouled in this game tonight. Looking at me, I don't know. You tell me. I'm not calling the game. I'm not officiating it. I mean, look at the team fouls. They're relatively even in this game. San Diego State has shot 55%. They've needed all these field goals. 28 of 51. California Baptist, 29 of 62. Aztecs, 9 of 17 from 3. CBU, 12 of 31. And again, just in the blink of an eye, I mean, it is a game of runs. It's basketball. From 19 down 4, they never pulled closer than 4. Right now it's 5, and there's still 7.5 seconds. So theoretically, CBU could still get 2 possessions. You get a quick strike, get a turnover. You could still get 2 shots in the final 7 or 8 seconds. That's possible. Now we'll see if the Aztecs close off the Lancers tonight and find a way to get to 7 and 2 overall. All right, 7.5 to play, 80-75. San Diego State. Bird with the second of 2 tries here. Got it. He's got 19 points to lead the way. Now Daniels Jr., Aztecs just can't foul. Daniels Jr., no. And let's see, he gets a shot off at the buzzer, and it doesn't go. And the Aztecs hold on for an 81-75 win. Brian Dutcher, Rick Croy at midcourt. Aztecs hold on and win it. At the end of the day, it's a win. They're 7 and 2. They'll get ready for Cal 10 days from now after finals. San Diego State 81, California Baptist 75. The Aztecs shoot 55%, led by Miles Bird with 19 points. Dominique Daniels Jr., 22 points in the loss for the Lancers in the first ever meeting. Our director, Daniel Oshman, our producer, Andrew Burton. We thank the rest of the crew as well. My name is John Schaefer, and again, a final from Steve Fisher Court at Viejas Arena. Aztecs win at 81-75 on the Mountain West Network in Yurview.
When you never have to worry about thinking too big,